everybody, it is Romania Black, and we are finishing up Berserk, the first deluxe edition today. We're finishing it up. I'm super excited. Yes, so we're on volume 3. The first volume was a nice introduction into the series. It's good to kind of get some further context if you've seen the first anime season back from 1997. And then last volume was just disgusting. It was just so gross. I was like, oh, great. So all of my fears, just internal parasites, worms, things, body horror, things that I don't want to think about. And we're only on volume 2. As Moomin said on Patreon, just 40 more volumes to go. This is definitely going to be the year of Berserk, I feel like, for manga, which seems appropriate. So, but yeah, we're going to finish up volume 3. Today, looking at the deluxe edition, as well as looking up all of any extra goodies that might have come at the end of this deluxe edition. I don't know if this deluxe edition has any extra goodies. I don't want to know. I have right now, I've already purchased volumes 2 and 3 of the deluxe edition, so we're set for a little bit. But I don't want to know what surprises are in store. I would like to get to those as we go. So that's kind of the idea behind it. But as far as comments go, the only one I have is from Steven on Patreon. And I feel like I learned something today because they were pointing out, I was like, oh, incubus. I was like, incubi. I feel like I should know that. And they were like, yeah, the incubus is the male version of the succubus. And I was like, I can never look at that alternative rock band from the 90s again the same way. I will never look at Incubus the same way again. I was like, wow, I feel dumb for not knowing that that is the obvious thing. Although, the fact that it's an incubus and that it's a male seductress kind of gives, it's Miura. We already have BL vibes. Why not add more? But yeah, we had a cliffhanger with the last volume, our first cliffhanger. I was like, how dare you, Miura? I'm sure this volume will end with a cliffhanger as well. But as I have the final page of volume 2 pulled up, we have the Count. The Count has become this monstrosity, this thing-looking parasitic worm goblin monster with like an eye, tentacles, a mouth. It looks absolutely atrocious. And poor Guts has been slammed over and over again against the columns. His head is bleeding. He looks like he's about to die. We know he's not going to die, but it's like, what point, what can he do? So we know that if he can live through this, Puck can heal him. So good. But he's got to live through this. So how is that going to happen? That is the question. So I don't know. I'm very curious indeed. But I'm super excited, y'all. I can't wait to dive into this. So we're not going to waste any more time. We're going to start the final volume of this deluxe edition. And we're going to do that here in 3, 2, 1, and let's turn thy page. Oh, looky Femto. Okay, first off the bat, can we talk about this? We have Puck with the little tiny cattail there on the water, adorable, and then Femto next to him with his freaking 8-pack and pecs. Also want to note behind Femto is it's a famous painting, but all I can think about when I see it is Labyrinth. I always think of Within You from Labyrinth playing, which would be a very interesting song because Jareth in Labyrinth constantly presents themselves as like an owl motif, so that would kind of fit Griffith and the Hawk. But so are they going to show up in this, or is it because in the last volume the Count said, this is all preordained that you can't beat us? Is he going to think back to Griffith before? Is the end of this volume going to signal us we're going to start the flashback and that's going to lead us into the second deluxe edition? I don't know. I don't have a concept of when the flashback arc will kick in. My thoughts were it was going to happen in like volume 2 or 3. And I only say volume 3 because volume 3 was sold out. I got like one of the last copies. And so I was like, why would volume 3 be sold out? And my mind was like in conspiracy mode. I was like, maybe because volume 3 has the arc of all of this in it. We don't know. So maybe, but if it could start in volume 2, it might carry over to volume 3. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting ahead of myself. We just need to find out at some point. Wow. Okay. Ooh. Yeah! Ah! See, you bitches spoiled me! Spoilers! You bitches spoiled. Look at this. Okay, I say that because our table of contents, The Guardian of Desire, chapters 4, 5, and 6. Wow. Okay. These are shorter chapters. These are a bit shorter chapters here than the two giant ones of volume 2. But see, now y'all spoiled me because people were like, oh, wait till you get to the Golden Age arc. And that's the arc that's the anime. And so now I know volume 2 is going to start that. So this is why we don't tell Romania about these arcs, because then she's spoiled and she already knows ahead of time. But it's okay. Oh man, I do like that shot of Guts though, with the sword above his head and everything, looking like this. Yeah. The only thing I would complain about, and this is the nitpickiest thing. I can't draw this shit, so it's a nitpicky thing. But Guts's one arm does look a little bit stickly there, but I have no right to complain against Mira. So okay, we know that he's gonna get out of this scenario somehow, and then we're gonna have the flashback to the Golden Age. Okay. Interesting. I am curious about that because it's like, okay, well, the Golden Age arc, how long is that going to last? And then what we're going to have afterwards. But we will cross those bridges when we get to it, won't we? Won't we? Oh, how exciting. Okay. Oh my God. Look at this monstrosity. It looks like if Groot was taken over by a fungus. That is terrifying. Yeah. And Puck's like, what do I do? And Puck's like, well, what's wrong with you? Come on. Is this how it's going to end? It can't be this. You're always putting other people down. Oh, Puck. It's always you who are high and mighty. Oh, come on, Puck. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Puck? You got to save him, right? Oh. No matter how much you try to hone your skills. Can it? I feel like, did the thing just not notice Puck until now? Oh, look who's bragging, Baldy. Oh, Puck, you yourself used to be one of those fragile humans. And then I like that Puck is afraid, but then it clenches its fists like, no, it's true. Theresia told me. You went crazy after your wife was killed 7 years ago. You acquired those powers so you could get revenge on the heretics. Wow, and you can see its eye almost looks kind of human. But that wasn't the only reason. If it was only about revenge, all you had to do was exercise your authority. The truth is, you became this thing to run away from the pain inside your own heart. Oh my God, Puck, to run away from yourself. You threw away your humanity. If anyone's a fragile human, it's you. Oh my God. Oh, Puck, sweetheart. By that time. I thought that elves had the intellect of a bird or squirrel, but you're awful talkative, aren't you? I like that Puck's like a squirrel. What, me? Who, me? Oh, get out of my sight and be gone. Just like a human to try and cover up a sore spot like that. Oh, the Behelit! Oh! Oh my God! As I was saying, I like that it hides behind the count, being like, oh, never mind. But wait, why did the Behelit hit it? Is it because Puck touched the Behelit before and now the Behelit has like attached itself to Puck, right? Our next Demon King, Puck. The Behelit! Ouchie! Oh, you saved me the trouble of looking for it. Oh my God, Puck! Oh my gosh, Puck will be our next Demon King. Griffith, you got nothing on Puck. Fool! If you think I'm going to hand this over, you got another thing coming. I'm with you, Puck. I'm with you. You do what you got to do. Oh my God! Puck, get out of there! When it comes to making a getaway, I'm the one with the advantage, fathead. Did the Fathead franchise start because of Berserk? We're going over all the things that Berserk has influenced. Was Fatheads one of them? Possibly. If I'm flying, you can't possibly... Oh, no! Oh, he's hitting him! No! No! Oh! If you wish to die that much, so be it. Don't kill Puck! Stop it! Oh, shit! I like that I keep thinking Guts is going to save Puck, and he's not. It's everyone else saving Puck except Guts. First it's Vargas, and now it's Theresia. Oh my God. Oh, shit. And she's like, yeah, she could obviously recognize that thing as her dad. Oh my God. Well, this is probably not going to let her touch him. Not going to let him touch her anytime soon. Oh. Oh my God. And he, of course, there is a part of him that's still human that like wanted, of course, that's part of his character. He wanted her to touch him. And of course, she's not going to now because she's like, not as you are. Oh my gosh. Oh. I don't think he would kill her, but I don't really want her to die at this point, right? Oh my God, I don't want that to happen. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. He's like, well, this is all your fault. Why does she know you? And Puck's like, look, you put me in a cage. You gave me to her. This is not my fault. Oh no. Puck, get out of there. Oh, my body won't move. I'm gonna die. Oh, okay. Guts. Yes. Guts actually saved Puck. This is amazing. Yes. Yes, get it. Get it. Ah, yeah. There he is. There he is. Guts. You jerk, you big stupid jerk. You were just pretending to be dead, weren't you? No, I really think he was in trouble. I thought you were a goner. What's the big idea acting so tough? Why don't you just go off and die? Oh, Puck. Bless him. Bless his heart. Oh. I wonder if there's a tiny bit of Guts that likens Puck to Casca. And all I'm meaning by that is that whenever Puck is like beating on Guts and asking him to go off and die, and whenever Puck in the last volume had this really sad, sincere look on his face, I wonder if it reminds Guts of Casca, because Casca kind of did the same thing to him at one point. So maybe. Wait a second, Guts, it's a piece of rash, you'll die. And Guts is like, I ain't got nothing to worry about. What have I got to lose, right? He smiled. Yeah, Guts ain't got nothing to lose at this point. He's just gonna... It's not good enough, just 2 or 3 broken bones. If you want to stop me, you're gonna have to crush my skull or pierce my heart, just like you, slug. No mercy for you, worm. Yeah, it's like Guts is throwing it right back at him, being like, oh, you want to destroy me too? I'm gonna tell you the exact same thing that you told me through Zondark, that if you're gonna get me, you gotta cut off my head. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. It's just getting worse and worse. He's gonna die. Oh. He's gonna use her as a shield. Guts! Oh, that's cold. Oh, that's cold. Oh. Bastard. Oh, are you joking? Guts. Guts. Theresia. Oh my God. And then there we go. Oh my gosh. Oh. Just blasted him just like he did the Thief Lord. Oh. He obviously only has like a one shot with that, right? But his hand, oh. Oh, his fingers are broken. Oh my God. No, he is not going to pick up that sword with his mouth. Oda, have you been influenced by Berserk too? Zoro, oh my God. Ah, oh my gosh. What? How? Well, how we gonna stop Guts now? If he can carry a sword in his mouth, how we gonna stop him? Oh, and he used the arm as a brace for it so that it wouldn't like break his jaw. Oh. I mean, That jaw strength. Get minds out of the gutter. Let's get our minds out of the gutter, shall we? Shall we? Oh. Yeah, no joke. Oh my God. And then there it goes down. Wow. Oh, like his finger's broken. Everything. And Puck, he was counting on taking her hostage all along. That smile. I'm curious how long, if Puck's going to stay with Guts till the end, or if what Puck is going to do regarding Guts. That's going to be the question. Because, I mean, oh, damn you. Oh, the head is, ew! It's still trying to grow back. It's trying to grow itself back. Oh, I thought it'd be done. Oh, and that little piece of the blade. I'll show you the limit of a human being. Oh my God. And the shot of the eyes, like his eye and then the Count's eye next to each other. We're fragile, all right. We humans. Oh. Oh my gosh. And of course, Puck is like, it's in front of her dad. Like, come on. He's like, not in front of the little girl. She's innocent. If you get in the way, I'll kill you. I mean, on the one hand, you can understand Guts being like, I've nearly died like 3 times next to this thing, so get out of the way. But then on the other hand, Puck makes sense too, because he's like, it's her dad, and she's a kid. Guts, come on. Oh. And of course, I like him looking at Puck and then looking at Theresia. But then he smiles at the Count. It's like, but that smile that Guts has is like such a melancholy smile. It's just like, what do you do? You're always so stuck up, Count. Let's give your sweet little daughter a look at that proud face now. Oh. Don't stop. Don't be so shy. Take a good hard look at a body that doesn't die. Oh my God. Right in front of her. Oh my gosh. Like this girl. Oh my gosh. And him just holding up the body and everything. That is a choice. In the words of Tatiana, choices. Am I right? Oh. Amazing. You really are superhuman. You really don't die, do you? Oh. And, I mean, we know what Guts has gone through of why he would think this about the apostles and about the God Hand, but, ooh, it's brutal. Why go that far? Theresia. Oh, no. Oh! Crap. Oh, he slipped, and then the sword broke. Oh. And him just laughing. Oh. Guts is a broken man. Guts is a very broken man, and that is horrifically sad, right? Am I right? Guts has gone through it, and the sad thing is he knows that Griffith is like this now too, to an extent, and if he's going to get rid of Griffith, he's going to have to kill him like this too. And just the thought of that, of having to massacre someone like this, and it's somebody you cared about, that's terrifying, right? No, I mean, of course he'd be horrified by it. Oh. Uh-oh. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Oh, shit, the Behelit! I thought that this thing couldn't activate until it was an eclipse. What? What the fudge? Uh-oh. Nope. Oh, shit. Why did we suddenly go to the other dimension? I thought that this was just an eclipse only event. I thought this was one time only every 216 years this happened. Not a as soon as you cry and spill blood on the behelit and beg it for something, it suddenly grants your wish. Uh-oh. We suddenly went into into a 1920s Art Deco class. What are we doing? Oh no. Guts, you done goofed. What is going on here? It's another dimension. They're coming. The great ones are coming. Oh, well, shit, that includes Femto. That includes all 5 of them. What? Nope, good feelings gone. We need to get out of here now. This is bad. This is very bad. How do you activated the gate. How are you getting out of here? Oh, Guts. Oh, and of course his brand is going to act up. Oh, why are we doing this now? Why are we doing this now? What? No, what the fudge? What? How are we getting to this now? We're not even out the first chapter of this volume. Oh, shit. No way. How? Just how? Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my god. Meanwhile, I don't like this. Theresia is dead. She's gonna be like that. Puck, I'm terrified for. There's a massive whirlwind and this other dimension opening up. What the fudge? The Guardians of Desire, Chapter 5. Holy shit. What? Why they gotta get the female vampire? You can't see it on the screen, but they like have her booty in the shot. Like, why? Just why, Miura? We didn't need, she don't even got cakes. She ain't even got cakes. Those are like pancakes shoved up in there. What the fudge? OMG. That's the God Hand. Griffith. Oh my god. Man, Griffith looks absolutely overpowering. Like his presence is just terrifying. Right? Oh my god. Oh, well, what do we do? Oh! With them lips! With them beautiful little purpley lips! Look at the gloss! Femto's been running a makeup line this entire time, so they've ran a makeup line in there, but look at them thighs! Oh my god, like, Femto is like, got the Griffith beautiful lips like drag queens would dream of, but then them watermelon smashing thighs. What do we do with this body? What do we do? I'm not going to simp for it, but I'm appreciative of Mira's artwork. So, but Griffith! Griffith? Who's Griffith? Oh my god. Still squirming around in your pitiful existence. I wonder if it sounds like Griffith or if it sounds like something else. Because he's like, what did you say? Oh, and it has like the bird feet. Oh, yeah, his feet looking like the bird. Oh my god. Yeah, that doesn't sound like words that Griffith would use. Oh, you who have been ordained by the law of causality. Your desperate desire for life has cleaved open space and brought us here. Oh, it's Mars Attacks. Archangel Void. So Void, which one is Void? Interesting. So one of them's called Void. All right. Says, grant my wish, take that man's life and avenge me upon him, please. Oh, we can't do that. Why? Because the author said so. So Void is the one with the brain and the eyes that are sewed shut, which is such a creepy design. Okay. What does Vampire Lady say? Your desire, which has cleaved open space, is nothing more than an over-attachment to life and a fear of death. It's not based on any personal hatred for that man. Oh, so he didn't open up the gates to kill Guts. He opened up the gates so he wouldn't die. And they're like, it's like a monkey's paw. You didn't ask us to come and kill this guy. You asked us to spare you from dying. We have come hither to grant your deepest desire, you who have been ordained by the law of causality. But that man, he's the one they call the Black Swordsman, the one who destroyed so many apostles of the God Hand. You should consider him a hated enemy. Enemy? Ooh. A few worthless servants killed is inconsequential to us. I was going to say, they probably don't care how many apostles die because the 5 of them are like, what do we care? We're stronger than you. And I doubt they view Guts as a threat. The Black Swordsman, you say? I'm so curious about Femto versus Griffith and the percentage there. His petty existence is beneath our notice. Oh my God. Ugh. And then of course Guts gets up because he thinks he's going to attack Griffith. It's like, Guts, you are near dying. You are nearly dead. You are in no position to even do anything towards Griffith. So Griffith, both of Griffith's eyes are fine. It's just, oh my God, and its eyes are like, have the slit through them. They're like snake-like now, kind of like the Thief Lords were. Oh, magnificent. He can stand up with all his injuries. Fascinating. Impressive power and fighting spirit. Extreme hatred towards the God Hand, propping him up towards Femto in particular, who is responsible for marking him with that brand. Okay, so Puck is going to learn some things just from them giving exposition. How long will he last? Where you are now is thanks to this petty existence. Oh, we're going to throw that right back at him. Oh my God. Thanks to me who's fighting an army of the dead because of you. Thanks to me who's writhing around in my own blood. Oh my God. Guts is like, I helped you get to this point. Oh. You stand there putting on airs like you're some kind of godly being, Griffith. Yes, you're nothing but a squirming sacrificial offering. Puck, what happened between those two? Oh my God, Puck! I want Puck to find out so badly. But, that's my thing, is like, Griffith, would he say that about Guts? Unless, the breakup. Oh, Guts. You fool. Don't you know that your brand responds to demon kind and causes you pain? For lesser demons, you might feel a little more than a needle prick, but the greater the demon, the greater the response, increasing your pain without end. And if that pain is if that demon is too great, the pain might even kill you. That's as far as you go. Oh my God. Oh. So we're setting up right off the bat, before we get to the backstory between all of them, we are setting up that Guts cannot, currently as he is, with the brand, get close enough to Griffith to do anything. Because especially since Griffith is one of the God Hand and one of the ones that caused him to get in this situation, it has a greater power over him. So with what we know so far, the question would be, is Guts at some point maybe going to have to become like Zod and make a pact with a demon? Is he going to have to make a deal with the devil to override the brand so that he can overcome it? How does that work? I'm trying to think of how our Guts is going to get to him in the future, but they're setting up so many good questions to think about, but he's finished. Oh, but we kept at it anyway. Oh my God, Guts, dude, holy shit. And Guts threw him away, or Griffith threw him away. Damn it. Setting up right off the bat this rivalry between Guts and Griffith, and Griffith just standing there like a statue, this mammoth of a demon king, like he can't be opposed. Oh my God. Just ridiculous. What tremendous fighting spirit. The fact he could even swing his sword against all that pain. I'm sure he's barely even conscious. And his body is covered in wounds after the fight with the Count. If that boy becomes one of ours, I'd love it. But he hasn't been ordained by the laws of causality, so he can't be among us. Interesting. So they are kind of like, we'd love for him to become a demon king like us, but the little baby one is like, or the one that looks like the swordsmith is like, no, he can't do that. It hasn't been foretold in prophecy that he become a demon king, so that won't work. And then they're like, we've granted your wish, Count. Enough of the sideshow. Ooh. Okay, now you can see her booty. Like, why show her booty? Why do that? There's no point. It's time to perform the invocation of doom. Invocation of doom. What? Why? Just why? A sacrifice. We need a sacrifice. You could use the Black Swordsman for that. Not good enough, Count. But why? That man has already been marked for sacrifice. Oh no. And what more? That boy is merely your enemy. Here's the monkey's paw. Here's the monkey's paw of it all, because they were like, oh, I'm going to adjust my camera here. Let's get down there. Yeah. They were like, oh, well, see, here's the thing. You wanted us to save your life. Yeah, Guts is pretty interesting and he's kind of fun, but he's already been marked as a sacrifice, so we can't really do much with that. So they're going to ask for Theresia. They're going to be like, that isn't a sacrificial offering for the invocation of doom is not just any lump of flesh and blood. It has to be someone important to you, part of your soul, someone so close to you, it's almost like giving up part of you. By making such a sacrifice to demon kind, you will be able to sever any last remnants of your own humanity. So, and you can kind of see the lady demon there. She ain't got that much cake. Why is she showing it? I don't know. But so basically, I wonder if Griffith's whole thing with the eclipse was kind of like an invocation of doom, and him severing off the rest of his humanity was giving up Casca and the others, being like, I'm going to discard them for my ambition, and that's going to allow me to sever myself completely from my humanity. Well, a fissure in your heart will open up to which evil will surge. And that's when Puck realizes, oh, it's Femto that points at her. Oh, you bastard. Cut your love asunder, Count. Oh my God, Femto saying that. Femto saying cut your love asunder. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my God. I want to get this. Oh my God. No. If it were anyone else but my daughter, any other person would be meaningless. Just do what you did last time. Oh no. 7 years ago, did he sacrifice the mom to become the Count that he is now? Oh my God. Yep, and he didn't want her to know. Oh my gosh. She's like, oh, I just opened up time and space for a little look-see. This was 7 years ago. A bit more trim, I might add. Oh my God. Yeah. So apparently the one that's floating around looking like the little cicada bug, apparently it's the one that can open up and show you visions from the past, like it did for Griffith in the anime. Interesting. And then we see the mom. Oh my gosh. A family, the very picture of happiness. We're going to mess it up, as it would seem. And he doesn't want them to know. And of course, Guts sees this too. At the time, the land was overrun by pagans. In an attempt to destroy the heretics, the Count hunted them down throughout the domain. He was often away from the castle. But one day, exhausted from a long and harsh heretic hunting campaign, the Count rushed back to the arms of his beloved wife and daughter in order to soothe his soul. And that's when it happened. Oh, spill the tea, GODHAND! Spill the tea! Oh, shit. Oh, well, they're just having a giant orgy, that's all. Just an orgy. Just your average, everyday, paganistic orgy. I mean, why not? Was she the leader of it? Oh, the tea. Oh, the tea. An uncanny sight. In the midst of a strange stench and a wave of heat, a sea of flesh squirmed in a tangled mass, and towering above it was a statue of a grotesque god with the head of a goat. Oh. Oh my God. So she was into some kinky shit and was doing it while he was away. OMG. I didn't think when I sat down to read this that we were going this direction. So Romania is a bit like, oh well. This poor girl's like, oh shit, my mom was part of a demonic pagan orgy? What? That's not even the worst part about it, girl. That's not even the worst part about it. He went into a blind rage, and not a single person was moving, only heaps of flesh and blood scattered about. Oh my God, that picture of Theresia. And he killed the wife. He's like, this is what you get for not inviting me to your orgies. Oh. What? And she welcomed it. You couldn't do it. You couldn't cut away half of yourself. And seeing the triumphant smile of your betrayer drove you to the depths of despair. Oh my God. So she was like, go ahead, kill me. I don't care at this point. I don't love you. However, your despair itself was part of the circle of causality. So the Behelit just happened to be there on this table along with his hand and other gobbledygook things. The wailing of your soul, which could never be eased by the gods of this world, opened up a portal to another dimension. And, okay, this was back before Femto. So, okay, we're getting a timeline here. So there's only 4 of them there. There's not 5. The eclipse hasn't happened yet. So what we're seeing, if it was 7 years ago that this happened, so we know that everything with Guts now is prior to 7 years ago. So it's before then. Okay, so it's maybe only been a couple of years. We don't know the timeline yet, but this is interesting. Are you gods or messengers from hell? Whatever you are, save me from my suffering. I'll give you anything. Oh. We promised you would make you into a supernatural being who would never know sorrow or despair. That's such a manipulation, right? Because he does know sorrow and despair. He sorrows and despairs because his daughter won't let him touch him after this. So they lied. They just wanted the sacrifice to make him into a demon in exchange for just one phrase. And there's the brand. Oh my God. Yep. And then it put it on her heart, and the demons all ate her. Wow. You said it. I offer this woman for sacrifice. The life you couldn't take by your own hand, the life of the person you loved the most and hated the most. You gave it to us so you could bury your fragile human heart. Well, there it is. That's Griffith in a nutshell. The idea of sacrificing the person you loved the most and hated the most. Well, the people he loved the most and the people he hated the most includes Griffith, Casca, and the others, especially Guts and Casca and the others, especially Guts and Casca. They were the ones he loved and hated the most. He wanted to bury his fragile human heart. Damn. And then, of course, there is Femto there in the back. So maybe he was already created, but of course I like that they show Femto there right as they say, so you could bury your fragile human heart. They show Femto right there, right? Interesting. Wow. So you could transcend your very humanity and will grant your burning desire. So the Guardians of Desire, talking also about the God Hand, right? Interesting. Okay. Holy shit. No, poor Theresia. All I need is my right arm. Make it so I can use it. Hurry up and do it now. Oh my God. He's like, come on, Puck. Come on, Puck. Make this work. Make this work. Oh. Are you alive? Yeah, more or less. You have the luck of the devil here. Wow, and we don't know that that is Griffith yet. And baby Guts, little baby Guts! Look at him! Martyrdom for a merciless god. What a waste. On the battlefield, the life of a common soldier isn't even worth a single piece of silver. In today's world, most people's lives are subjects to the whims of a handful of nobility and royalty. Of course, even a king himself can't live exactly as he pleases. Oh, we're getting back to the anime. We're all at the mercy of a great tide, of fate, or whatever you wish to call it. And we all disappear in the end, our lives spent, never even knowing who we were. Baby Guts is adorable. In life, unrelated to one's social standing or class, as determined by man, there are some people who by nature are keys that set the world in motion. They are the true elite, dictated by the golden rule of the universe. I want to know, what is my place in the world? Who am I and what am I capable for? What am I destined for? Oh, I love it. I love it. Yes. Oh my God, that shot! You're the first person I've ever spoken to like this. At the time, he shone before me as something beautiful, noble, and larger than life. And seeing that comparison of Femto to Griffith. Oh my God, I love that shot so much. That's amazing. And then we're back to poor Theresia, who's about to be taken over by the mark of the sacrifice. Oh my God. Come now, speak it. Do you offer this girl as a sacrifice to demonkind or not? Oh. And thank God the Count is only there just being like, what are you waiting for? Get over here now. But. Oh my God. And Femto looking down at him. Or else your friend's going to get branded with one of those things. If you don't want that to happen, hurry up and heal my arm. Is that what you're good for, isn't it? I'm beneath your notice, huh? This petty existence is beneath your notice. What's wrong, Count? Why are you hesitating? Of course, it has to be the Count that does it, right? The Count has to administer it on there. Oh. You already belong to us. Even after you die, I don't think you'll be resting in peace in the afterworld. Oh my God. So it's like once you give yourself over to the demons, even if you die, it's not good, right? You're kind of screwed. Behold, Count. Oh my God. What? I love Puck's like, let me do my work. Guts. Oh. Oh, is it because of the brand? What is this? This endless swirl of consciousness. Endless and evil, as if all the evil in the world were gathered here. Oh, it's like the river Styx. It's like the underworld and like the river Styx, and they're like, it's like Hades and it's all of the souls. Oh my God. Oh, no. Nope. Oh, that's all. That's all. That's it. That's fine. Oh my gosh, that is art. Look at that. God, I love this. I absolutely love this. I can see it on the manga here, and I can see it on the screen there. The camera kind of gets in the way. That is beautiful and terrifying. Oh my God, Mira. Oh. And Guts is like, the fudge. It's only a small portion, but this is hell. Count, the vibrations of your soul are moving you closer to demonkind. When your body of flesh expires, your spirit will be whisked away by a wave of demonkind straight to hell. And you'll wander within that dark swirl of souls for all eternity. And you won't be able to preserve any final remnants of your individual self. Like a drop of water, you'll dissolve and become nothing more than another swell in an ocean of dark souls. Oh, that's terrifying. That is the freakiest shit. Oh my God. Nope. That is absolutely terrifying. That is the fate of those who get caught up with demonkind. Oh. And Puck's like, does that mean that Guts' soul is going to be caught up in that as well? Yeah, that's what it's implying. It's implying that when Guts dies, his soul is going to go to hell as well. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, my God. Oh, Count. There are two paths that remain. To be reborn again, living among demons and continue your existence among demon kind, or having that existence absorbed by demon kind and revert to nothingness. So basically at this point, for Guts and for the Count and everything, it's like you either become a demon or you're going to be eaten by a demon. Those are really your choices. Oh, well, the stakes, am I right? But then again, are they telling the entire truth? Because I get the distinct feeling that these five, they want to tell you convenient truths. Like, oh, we're going to tell you like some of the truth, but not all of it, because it would work to their advantage that way. I just get the feeling like they don't want to spill all their cards onto the table, but they're going to give you enough of a hint to make you do what they want you to do. So, a single phrase, and that's all you have to say, and then your daughter will be branded and the child will belong to demon kind. You're gonna basically condemn her to hell so that you can live. Like, are you going to be that selfish? Condemn your daughter's soul to hell so that you can keep surviving. That's what it's amounting to. And there's like if you had any trace of humanity in you, you wouldn't do that. But they want him to sever that trace of humanity. Oh, am I going to die as some carved up monster to be sucked in that vortex for all of eternity? I don't want to die. And the scary thing is, it's like that self-preservation. Nobody would want to, but it's like, would you really condemn your only child to that? Oh my God. Oh. And then he sees him with her. Oh. The thread of causality has been severed. Interesting. Oh, it opened up. Did it open up its eyes just a little teeny bit? Void? Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What the fudge? Oh, that vortex of skeletons. Terrifying. Oh my God, Mira. What the fudge? Holy shit. Oh. And it sucked him away. Wow. The dead are dragging the Count down to hell. Oh no, and there's Vargas. Oh. I mean, I'm respect the Count. At least he didn't sacrifice his daughter. Respect, but damn. And Vargas. Is it because Vargas killed him? Is that why? Oh. Wow. It's because Vargas died at his hands and got involved. But he saved her, Theresia. He saved her from being condemned. Ugh. Or so we think. Wow. Oh my God, no. And then, of course, the demons are like, you have a brand, you're a sacrifice. Oh my gosh, no! No, leave Guts out of that! No! Puck, save him! Guts! Oh, he has the brand, so of course they'd want him too. And Femto turns around and leaves. Not going after him. Not going to offer him any help because he's a sacrifice. Son of a bitch. And he loads the cannonball and the gunpowder. Griffith. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. He didn't even fire at the beings that were after him. He fired at Femto. in that moment. Oh. And Femto just stopped it right in front of him. That's been like his trump card this whole time, and Femto just popped it like, no. Ooh. I wonder if the bigger the sacrifice that you make, the bigger the sacrifice, the more power you have as a demon. Because that's a pretty big sacrifice if we're talking about in comparisons. And then they're going to leave him, aren't they? Oh, Femto walking away. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. No! Oh! Oh! The worst! Femto is the worst. Damn. I would say that Puck probably will want to know what the hell just happened after this. And they're back. Oh. And then just the remnants of the count. Damn. That girl is messed up. She ain't coming unscathed out of what she just saw in that place. There's no way. But there's the Behelit. The Behelit and his sword just cracking down there. Uh-huh. Oh. Telling Puck to get away from me. That whole place, it's a lie. Oh. Poor Theresia. She has to be at least like 13 or 14. She can't be as young as I thought she was, right? Because she seemed like she was 6 or 7 in the flashback. That's sad. Take me back to my room. Back to my room. I want to go back to my room. Yeah, that's like her dad's dead body in front of her. She's like, if I stay here in this place, I'd rather be dead. Oh. Yeah, because that's the thing. She's like, take me back to my room. I should never have left. Should never have left the basement, right? Oh, damn. But Guts would have been dead. And then Guts just standing there, right? Standing there in front of her. Is he going to kill her? What's he going to do? Go ahead and kill yourself. Oh, and Puck smacking Guts. Yes, yes. Like, that's so heartless, Guts. You have to have some idea of what Theresia has been through, right? Then why not just die? Just give up if it's that bad. Oof. I mean, I could see what Guts is trying to do in telling her this, but she is not Casca and she is a kid. But I guess at this point, with what she's seen, you might as well tell her how it is. Oh. Just slit your wrist with that thing and it'll be over. The end of your worries. You'll probably end up going to heaven. Or would you prefer hell so you get to see your father and mother? He's serious, that jerk. Means what he's saying. It's your life. Do what you want with it. Oh. I want to see what she does first. Oh. Oh, hey. Snap out of it. This is crazy. What do you think you're doing, Theresia? Stop. Oh. Oh, shit. What? No. No. Oh. Oh, my God. Oh. And she gripped the sword. Oh my God. Oh. And Theresia, and he slung her back. That's terrible. And then he grabbed a hold. Yeah. And gripping it. Because it's like, she's a kid and she's thinking, if she kills herself now, she might be able to go to heaven. But then it's like that's such a stressful moment. Like, what else can she think? Her mind is probably in total panic. Oh my God. Oh. He's like, let me treat your wounds. It started after you came here. Because of you. Oh, those eyes. Oh my God. From those eyes, it looks like you don't have any plan. You don't plan to die anytime soon. That's fine by me. He took his cloak back in the behelit. I feel for Theresia because it's like, what is she going to do now? You know? Like, even if she gets to become, you know, the ruler or whatever, it's, you know, even if she gets to become queen or however it goes, she's just always going to have this knowledge of what happened. And it's like, what is she going to do with that, you know? Oh my God. Like, what can she do? She said, I'll kill you, you devil. I swear I'll kill you. Theresia, how could you? Because Puck's like, no, it's like this horrible cycle of violence. It made it worse. You just added someone else to it. And he's like, I'm ready whenever you are. Ugh. That's so sad. Miura's like, nope, this story arc is not having a happy ending at all. How could it, right? How could it? Oh. Oh my God. And he's like, guts. Yeah. Oh, damn. Wow. So yeah, Guts puts on this big act and, you know, tells her like it is. He's like, you know, you either are you going to kill yourself and go to heaven? Are you going to stay around, stick around, try to fight the demons, go back and go to hell with your parents? What are you going to do? And then she's like, it's all your fault because you came. And he's like, all I did was, you know, which he was looking for the Count. It is his fault that all this kind of, you know, came about. He didn't just leave. He was going after the Count. That was his mission. And he did cause all of this to happen. Ah. And then she's like, I'll kill you, devil. And she calls him a devil and swears she'll kill him one day. And he's like, I'm ready whenever you are. And he puts on this front. And then the moment that we see him away from her, it's just, that's heartbreaking. That is the most heartbreaking effing panel I've seen this entire manga so far. Is that deep down, Guts does have this heart to him. But he can't show that heart because it'll be a weakness and it'll be his undoing. But it's also the only thing keeping him grounded in his humanity. And it's just like all this pain and suffering finally comes to the surface. And it's like everything with Griffith he just encountered, everything, and him knowing that he's destined to be in part of that vortex of hell if he dies. That is some heavy shit. That is heavy. Is it weird it's my favorite panel of Guts so far in this manga? Is it weird to say that? But there's just like all of this emotion with it wrapped up in it. Oh my God. And we still got one more chapter. Okay. Oh, okay. And here we go. So wow, we're going to go right into the start of this. And that's going to be it. We're going to go right to the start of Guts' past. And I guess the question is Puck going to find all this out, or are we, the audience, only going to know about it? That's going to be the question. Wow, so there's the tree with all the corpses hanging from it, and they are very corpsey. And then that's when they find on the ground under a corpse. So curious. The corpse, we see like the umbilical cord hanging at its feet, and then there's Guts on the ground as a baby, as a tiny, tiny little elven-eared baby. How was it not dead? How was it not dead? Oh my God. How? Just how? That image is incredible. But how was that baby not dead? There's no way. No way. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Hey! Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, sis, wait. Yeah, pretty grisly. What a way to describe it. Oh. She's been acting funny since her miscarriage 3 days ago. That would have been your kid, right, Gambino? How the hell should I know? Oh, sis. How long are you going to stay there? That kid's already dead. Oh, and then it wasn't. Oh my God, that tiny little baby. Came out full head of hair and everything. Damn. The corpse mom must have had heartburn out the wazoo. All right. Oh. So interesting. That's interesting. They make it sound like she's just a prisoner that he assaulted and maybe because he framed it as his wife, which made me think he was like properly married. But the way they show it here, it's almost like she was just some slave that he had sex with and she was carrying his baby until it miscarried. But that kid's alive under the dead body of its mother, and the baby made its birthing cries, cradled in a mire of blood and afterbirth. Oh my God, little baby guts. That's so weird. Oh. Like, I don't know logistically how this is possible, but okay. All right. Huh. And then sis, and she ran back with the baby, of course. Are you going to allow that? She can do what she wants. It's a bad omen, picking up a kid in a place like this. Yeah, so there's some weird shit going on. They don't question that any further. I'm sure that will have no bearing as he looks back at the bad omen corpse tree. I would like to know more about this corpse tree, but I'm guessing maybe we'll find out about it eventually. Okay. Interesting. And then 3 years later, she's got the plague. If you get infected, it'll be the end of you too. Oh, little guts, little baby guts. Look at him. Look at him. And Gambino, he won't come. He's in the middle of a siege. You'd think a man would be with his woman in her dying moments. And then Guts, what are you doing? Oh. Huh. Guts. And he held her hand. Wow, he stayed with her when she died. Huh. Then we had 3 years later after that when Guts is 6. So we get like a timeline. So he was 3 when she died from the plague. And then three years later when he was 6, he went into the first battle with the spear. Wow. Okay. And then there he was. Wow, little baby Guts. Oh. And then some actual guts hit him. Oh my God. Gambino. Gambino is, right up there with Father of the Year. Okay. Interesting. It's interesting how they drew Gambino. I forgot what he looked like, honestly. And then showing Guts as a kid. Yeah. And getting his fingers and stuff. All right. And then sword fighting. Okay. You're going too far. He's a 6-year-old kid. He's got to earn his keep around here. And Guts always using a sword that's too big for him, right? Damn. It's a lot for a 6-year-old kid, right? To go through that. That seems like a lot. But Guts manages to get him. You runt. Ah! But he managed to do it. And they're like, he's just a boy. I ought not say that. He's just a boy. Man, I pushed him a little too hard. And so then Guts had that cut on his face. And so he probably got some infection from it, right? They're like, how long does he plan to keep the kid anyway? He was born from a corpse. He's a bad omen. It's probably his fault that Sis died of the plague. Oof, that's something to hear. Wow. And then him sleeping with the sword. Oh my God. Yes. Like to protect himself, being like to live by the sword, die by the sword. And that's like the only thing he could think of to protect himself in that moment so nobody would get near him. Oh my gosh. It's just so tragic because Guts has been doing that since he was 6 years old. And now he's doing the sword things he's been doing. So he's also been doing the sword training with like the sword strikes since he was a kid. Since before he even joined the Band of the Hawk. Oh my gosh. That's all he's known in life is just that sword. When I'm swinging the sword, I don't have to think about anything. And he's got like all the blisters on his hands. Rub it on your wounds. It's medicine. Yeah. And it's like a part of him. Like it's just something that comes natural to Guts that's become part of him, right? Wow. It's interesting because some of Guts' looks is modeled after Gambino too. So like whether it's subconscious or not, that's interesting. And then he thanks Gambino. Oh, he's so cute. Like him just on the little log looking around with the stuff. Oh, baby Guts is too precious for words. I want to protect him from the cruel world. I want to protect him so hard. It's just too much. Too much. Oh, wow. And 3 years later, when he's 9 years old, we get the siege of the palace there when he's 9. Oh my gosh. Fun times with Guts. All right. Let's get to work. Oh, is this where we go? Is this where the start is? Don't overexert yourself, kid. Let's make some money. Oh, okay. Your first battle. Wow. 9 years old. Oh my God, Guts. Oh. Okay. And then just them all coming in. I love how Miura draws all these panels, like just the movement and just, it's one of those things where there's so much going on in the panel, but there's also so much movement. It's beautiful. It really is something to look at. Oh. Okay, but then he gets the helmet knocked off, and that's when he manages to run the sword through the guy. That was his first kill, right? But then he gets hit back in the back by the thing that the one guy was using in the last manga, the thing that looks a mite bit phallic, like a bunch of balls on a string. Oh my God. But then he gets stabbed by Gambino. This isn't sword practice. You'll be killed after you've killed one. Move on. Work. Treating it like it's just work, like it's just a job, like it's taking life, but it's just part of the gig. And then afterwards, ugh. And he's like, what do you want? And then he says, here, and gives him the coins. Little Guts with his little elf ears and his little spiky hair. Freaking cute. And he says, keep it up. And little Guts, I like his little prototype armor with his little loincloth and everything, his little gird. And he like flicks the coin. That's so cute. Donovan. Can I have something I can do for you, Donovan? Interesting. I like that Donovan has a exclamation point on his belt, or it looks like something that is like a key. Oh, can't stop shaking. Why isn't he like covered up more? He's like Donovan. Are we about to do what I think we're about to do? Is this about to be a thing that I think it's about to be? Did Gambino, I want to go back. Did Gambino sell did Gambino sell guts to Donovan? Are we about to do this? Are we about to do this? And he goes for the sword, but then gets stopped. Manga, we about to have words. We're about to have words. Not a fan. Personally, not a fan. Because I think that that's what it's implying. Is that, has this happened before? Don't answer this question for me in the comments. I'm going to find out next week. I'm sure. But he's like, whenever it gets to be this time, I can't stop shaking. So is he like, was Gambino selling Guts' body for money? He's a child. Gambino. If that is the case, and Guts has been assaulted before, then that makes even more sense why he doesn't want to be touched when we first meet him in the manga or in the anime. That makes sense why he doesn't want to be touched. Nope. Not here for it. Probably a good stopping point. Probably a good stopping point if I were to say so. Okay. So let's see what we got. We got some glossy pages. Let's take our minds off the horrific place this story is ending at and go to the glossy pages. Oh, there's our volume covers. Nice. I like how simplistic the volume covers are, if that makes sense. Not that they're simplistic. The artwork is beautiful and it's very detailed, but there's like a nice use of white space where Miura has like the black cloak of Guts and it's this darkness behind him, but the foreground has all of this white space. So I like that. So we see his hand with the firing gun and the crossbow. And then volume cover 2, we see Guts fixing the arm and everything, right? And then volume cover 3. Oh, wow. Oh, that's gorgeous. Wow, that we took a notch up on that one. Guts holding, oh my God, holding the demon on top of the Count. Ooh. And it almost makes Guts, it's Guts in his full gear, but it makes him look like a kid, kind of showing the golden age there. Wow. Okay, so Miura was born in 1966. Wow. Okay, yep. His first manga, Miranga, created at the age of 10 for his classmates, spanned 40 volumes. Oh my God, are you serious? In high school, he created more manga, including several printed amateur productions called doujinshi. If he had a BL doujinshi, I'd be all about that, Miura. I hope there's some BL doujinshi out there. I would. Can this be a thing, please? His Futanabe, a manga he had created and submitted for college admission, was published in Weekly Shonen Jump. Wow. Miura's Noah also saw pages of Weekly Shonen Jump, but was canceled. And then he created the introduction for his signature dark fantasy world, Berserk, the prototype that won a prize from Kami Manga School. Yes, someone tried to share a picture from the prototype, and I was like, I kind of want to wait and see if they show it in the manga deluxe volumes first. I didn't want to see any artwork from it yet. In 1989, he collaborated with writer Bronson, author of Fist of the North Star. I've heard of Fist of the North Star. I have not watched it, but I've heard of it, on his project King of Wolves, and published in Animal House. And then a sequel followed in 1990. In October the same year, the first chapters of Berserk appeared to little fanfare in the renamed Young Animal. And they teamed up again in 1992. But it began to grow in popularity after the release of the Golden Age arc. Yeah, see, here's the thing. This opening first 2.5 volumes definitely feels like the opening of a story that makes you curious about the Golden Age arc, to be like, wow, this character Guts, he's been through a lot. He's seen some things. Why is he like this? And then the Golden Age arc is like, okay, here's why. And it's like, oh, because the anime itself and the manga arc, it has a very, not to say that it's stereotypical or traditional, but it follows like a very known story structure. Whereas the start of this manga does not necessarily. It kind of just throws you in the middle of something. And now that makes sense why. So I feel like Miura was just luring you in. And now it's like, okay, now you get to see how we got to this point. Interesting. Okay. And he supervised the 25 episodes of the 97 anime and contributed to the 2004 Dreamcast video game. What? There's a Dreamcast video game? Interesting. And then other works were created during his 31-year span of Berserk, including Gigantomaxia and Duranki. Interesting. He died unexpectedly on May 6, 2021 at the age of 54. That's so sad that he died so young. Man. He was older than I thought, though. I thought he was younger. I thought he was in his 40s, so he was 54. Wow. Okay. So then, yes, we have all the regular Berserk mangas, the deluxe editions, getting to work on those. And then this. Wow. So, okay. Damn. Well, that was fun. That was a fun third volume. Oh my God. Whew. Whew. So we're getting into the Golden Age, eh? I'm really excited because obviously from the start, we're already seeing more with Sis. We saw more with Sis in this edition where she was just mentioned in the anime. Now we're fully seeing her. And I'm not looking forward to this whole Donovan scene that's cut off. I'm glad we cut it off now because I was riding a good high with this volume. And then I'm like, oh, we're going to end it there. Oh, well, isn't that nice? Nope. Going ahead, and I'll probably talk about it with the start of next volume 4 with next week. But anytime we have storylines like this, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail analyzing them because it's personal and I really don't want to, but I just feel for Guts and he's such a cute kid. I just want to protect him and nope. Good feeling gone. But it is so fascinating, the whole storyline with Griffith as Femto and all of the thematic things when they were talking about the Count and throwing away his humanity and the fragility of a human heart and it relating to Griffith and him doing the same thing and becoming Femto. And we didn't see Casca. I was just waiting for him to dangle Casca in front of Guts, but hell, she could be dead. We don't know. She could be. I was waiting for two things. I was waiting for either Femto to like pull Casca out and her be like this slave to him or something awful, or I was waiting for her like to be like Megan from Hercules and the river Styx and like her soul to like come out and like reach for Guts. I was waiting for that, and hell, it could still happen in the future. They may just be saving that. They might just be saving that to torture us. But how dare? How dare? Right? Because she's going to go to hell too. Anybody that was marked by the demon is doomed to hell. So Judo, Pippin, Corcus. We don't know about Rickert. Rickert might have been spared. Rickert might be the only one that went to heaven because he was spared. But I don't know. A demon went after him, so maybe not. I'm like, Miura, you're going to torture us, aren't you? Aren't you? 39 more volumes to go. Man, but what an insane volume. How crazy. I really love the setup of Femto, and we're going to go back. There's a little mystery there, so now we got to go back through Griffith and everything and build up to it, but I'm curious to know your thoughts down below. I'm really excited for next week and to dive into the Deluxe Volume 2. I hope you all are as well. So in the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, take care, and yeah, next week we'll dive in with Volume 4 and start the Deluxe Edition number 2 of Berserk. Bye!